What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at two irons from Ping in the G440s versus the G730s. As always in this video, we're looking at our first impressions of each iron, their key features and selling points, lofts and specs, the performance of each iron and which one we recommend buying and for who. And as always, thanks for watching the channel, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. So starting off with our first impressions of the G440s, and these ones are brand new for the 2025 season. They have a shorter blade with less height than the G430s, but they still remain large and forgiving, and they're game improvement irons. They've got a thinner, more responsive face. There's 4 grams of weight saving over the G430s, which is redistributed to create a lower, deeper center of gravity for a more towering, higher ball flight. And despite having stronger lofts, we're still getting the same ball flights and descent angles for that stopping power on the green. We've also got remodeled wedges, which complete a refined look for the 2025 season and beyond. And the G730s are super game improvement irons that are built for maximum distance and forgiveness while maintaining a high ball flight. And they were upgraded from the G710s for the 2024 season. They're a powerful sounding, deep cavity back iron with a low center of gravity and a heat treated face. And these ones almost hit themselves. They're almost like hybrids. They're big, oversized irons. So key features of the G730s, and obviously these are super game improvement irons, and a new set from Ping offering maximum distance and forgiveness, and the trade-off is lower spin rates, lower ball flight, less stopping power on the greens and less workability. We've got a heat treated Hyper 17.4 stainless steel face, and the face is a little bit thinner than the G710s, making for more energy transfer, a higher MOI and longer distances. We've got the traditional tungsten weighting that we expect from Ping, with the visible screw in the toe and more tungsten in the heel as well. We've got the hinge on the back of the club as well in the hosel, and this ensures we get a higher ball flight, good stopping power on the greens within reason, not as good as the G440s, but they still have reasonable stopping power on the greens. We've got a powerful sound with the PureFlex cavity badge, and the PureFlex cavity badge fills in a deep cavity in the back of the club, and the result is a loud and powerful sound and good feel at impact. They're wider, higher and have more offset than the G430s, which just means that if you miss the ball, if you miss the center of the face of the club, then you're going to get consistent distances and you're not going to get wild slices with these clubs, as they have more offset. They've got thicker soles as well to cut through the turf more easily, and you're going to be able to hit these easily out of the rough as well if you slice your drive. They come in at $1,190, and we're giving them an overall score of 94 out of 100. Onto the G440s, and these are more refined, smaller, more compact, player-friendly G430, and Ping have favoured refinement over revolution with these new irons. Shorter, more compact, and slightly more workable than the G430s while remaining big and forgiving. We've got a thinner face, which gives a 4 gram weight saving, and that weight is redistributed to lower the center of gravity and to maintain that towering ball flight, which is a good bit higher, and we get steeper descent angles for more stopping power on the greens than the G730s. We've got longer shafts in the long irons, so we've got the AWT 3.0 shafts, which have more length in the long irons to promote a higher and longer ball flight, and then they're shorter in the scoring irons just to give more accuracy and higher spin rates to catch the greens. We've got remodeled wedges that are in the shape of the i2 wedges from Ping, which are more workable, higher spin rates and more accurate. And we've got that same classic Ping look that we expect with the tungsten weighting, the PureFlex cavity badge. We've got the variable face technology, and this is going to deliver excellent performance like we expect from Ping. And these ones come in at $1,176, and we're giving them an overall score of 97 out of 100. Moving on to the loft comparison, and we can see there's no 4 iron with the G730s, and we can see they have those stronger lofts that we were talking about, which just leads to a lower, more penetrating ball flight and more distance, but less stopping power on the greens. And both of these irons come in power spec and retro spec as well, so you can adjust the lofts accordingly. So which one So which one should you buy and for who? So they're similar clubs from the same manufacturer who are known for their high quality, forgiving and accurate irons. Both have the tungsten weighting, the PureFlex cavity badge and the ping shaping. The G730s have larger heads with a bigger sweet spot. They're super game improvement irons that will suit players who struggle to make consistent contact with the ball. So with the G730s cornering the high handicap market, Ping have been freed up to make the G440s smaller and more refined than the G430s. That being said, they're still big and beginner friendly, a little bit more workable, and with the newly remodeled wedges that improve on their accuracy as well. The G730s have those stronger lofts for the lower, more penetrating ball flight with more distance and less spin, and the G440s have higher lofts, producing a higher, more towering ball flight with less distance but more accuracy and more stopping power on the greens. This one is like a shotgun versus a rifle, and if you're an improving golfer, the G440s will suit better, and if you're a casual Sunday golfer that's not really going to improve too much, the G730s are probably the way to go. So that concludes our video for today. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.